why we can't be Ali Abdal, and why that's okay. Ali Abdal has become an inspirational figure for people of all ages today, especially for digital nomads. As a successful doctor, entrepreneur, YouTuber, and online educator with over 4.8 million subscribers until now, and I'm so confident it will surpass 5 million very quickly, maybe tomorrow, he seems to have cracked the code on productivity, learning, and personal development. However, while Ali's journey can provide useful lessons, it is important to recognize that directly replicating his path is likely an unrealistic goal for most of us. As someone who started my own e-commerce business at 18 while still in university, I definitely understand the allure of trying to follow in the footsteps of inspirational figures. However, as I've learned over the years, charting your own course is so important. Ali's circumstances, opportunities, abilities, and personality have allowed him to create a unique personal and professional trajectory. The key is to thoughtfully reflect on our own strengths, passions, and situations in order to chart our own fulfilling courses. Steve Jobs emphasized a similar idea in his famous Stanford commencement speech, noting that connecting the dots in one's life only happens by looking backward.
But 10 years later, when we were designing the first Macintosh computer, it all came back to me. And we designed it all into the Mac. It was the first computer with beautiful typography. If I had never dropped in on that single course in college, the Mac would have never had multiple typefaces or proportionally spaced fonts. And since Windows just copied the Mac, it's likely that no personal computer would have them. If I had never dropped out, I would have never dropped in on that calligraphy class. You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. You have to trust in something, your gut, destiny, life, karma, whatever. Because believing that the dots will connect down the road will give you the confidence to follow your heart, even when it leads you off the well-worn path. And that will make all the difference.
The ABCD model of success. The ABCD model provides a useful framework for thinking about personal growth and achievement. This concept states that success typically happens in incremental stages. A. Starting point. B. Foundational growth. C. Momentum gain. D. Breakthrough. Rather than overnight transformations, our progress often looks more like an ascending staircase, requiring step-by-step ascension. Ali Abdal's path aligns well with this ABCD model. His stage A was getting into medical school and securing a stable job as a doctor. This gave him a solid foundation from which to build. His stage B was starting his website and YouTube channel, slowly building skills in online content creation and entrepreneurship. This was the capacity building phase. Stage C was gaining traction and visibility, with his YouTube subscribers and course enrollments growing. Momentum was accelerating. Finally, Stage D was the breakthrough of leaving medicine to run his businesses full-time. For most individuals, expecting to immediately replicate Ali's Stage D without laying the groundwork is unrealistic. We must be patient and focused as we develop our skills and opportunities over time. Steve Jobs emphasized the importance of this long-term persistence, noting that the only way to do great work is to love what you do. Discovering our passions and adding value in stages is key. However, while the ABCD model is useful, it is not necessarily a rigid, linear path. Our personal journeys will have unique patterns and rhythms. Authentically navigating our own way forward is more important than mapping our steps to someone else's. Why directly copying Ali won't work? Ali Abdal's path was shaped by his specific circumstances, personality, abilities, and experiences. For most of us, trying to directly mimic his journey will likely not work or feel authentic. Some key reasons why include circumstantial differences. Ali came from a stable, supportive family and earned a high-paying job right after medical school. This provided financial security to take risks on the side. Many of us face more constraints from family obligations, student debt, or insecure income streams. Our life contexts narrow our options and trajectories. Skill building requires time. Ali amassed his impressive skill set in areas like video production, marketing, and content creation over many years of consistent practice. Believing we can instantly gain abilities that took him years to develop is unrealistic. Mastery demands patience. Early opportunities matter. Ali began honing his online skills by creating a website at age 12. Most of us lack opportunities for such valuable hands-on learning at a young age. Ali's early development in digital spaces gave him a long runway. Personality differences. With his energetic yet calm demeanor, Ali resonates widely with audiences. His innate personality and communication style contribute greatly to his success. Each of our personalities and temperaments is unique. Copying his exact tone and style may seem inauthentic. His routines may not suit us. Ali's productivity systems, from waking at 5 a.m. to meditating daily, work well for him, but likely differ from our needs. We must thoughtfully craft schedules and habits that align with our own energy levels and responsibilities. His business took time to build. While Ali now earns a full-time living from his courses and projects, this financial stability was years in the making. Turning a passion into a sustainable business requires immense patience, resilience, and reinvention over time. His medical career provides a safety net. Having a thriving medical career as his foundation allowed Ali to take risks in pursuing entrepreneurial projects, knowing he had strong financial security through his clinical work. Help from others was invaluable. Though clearly talented and hardworking, even Ali admits he did not succeed alone. Mentors, collaborators, and supporters helped him immensely along the way. Few of us can achieve great things entirely independently. Channeling Ali's mindsets. Though we cannot replicate Ali's exact steps, there are certain mindsets he embodies that we can strive to channel. Continuous learning mindset. Ali is relentlessly dedicated to self-improvement across many domains, from productivity to language learning. We can maintain this hunger to keep getting better. Willingness to experiment. Ali consistently tries new tactics and systems to see what works best for him. He is empiric, not dogmatic. Bringing this spirit of experimentation can help us evolve. Long-term thinking. Ali focuses on playing the long game, from persevering through medical training to gradually building his business. Adopting this marathon mentality helps us weather the ups and downs. Openness to feedback. Ali frequently requests input from subscribers and mentors to improve. Remaining open to feedback allows us to self-correct along the way. Mindfulness about focus. Ali understands the importance of concentrating his time and energy selectively, instead of spreading himself thin. Being strategic about where we devote our focus is wise. Appreciation of help. I made the mistake early on of thinking I could build a business all by myself without much outside help. In hindsight, I could have really benefited from finding mentors and collaborators like Ali did. While ambitious, Ali transparently acknowledges the assistance he has received from others. Cultivating this humility and gratitude can ground us. Charting our own courses with compassion. Adopting a few of his helpful mindsets can certainly inspire us, but we must define success on our own terms. Steve Jobs' Stanford address encourages us to boldly follow our hearts and intuitions. However, we must also balance this self-trust with compassion for ourselves and others whose paths differ from cultural narratives of overnight success and fame. Our roads to fulfillment are winding and complex. It takes courage to walk our own ways, gradually building skills while balancing responsibilities and challenges. Progress can feel slow. But avoid comparing yourself harshly to others, whether Ali Abdal, Steve Jobs, or anyone else seeming to live their dream lives. Their full stories are impossible to grasp from the outside. Stay focused on the fundamentals, building capabilities, deepening self-awareness, fostering community, finding work you care about, and evolving as you go. View this as your own unique hero's journey. Define victories on your own terms. You are the protagonist of your story, not a distant observer of someone else's. Comparing yourself harshly to others only limits how you define success. While I made plenty of missteps, I feel proud of how far I've come. And at the end of the day, you have to walk your own path, messy dots, warts, and all. With compassion and commitment to our deepest values, we can craft lives of purpose and meaning. Our internal compasses will light the way, step by step and dot by dot, onward. Please make sure to hit that subscribe button and share your ideas in the comment box. See you in the next video. Bye!